Alright, welcome back to the Lufc Kickoff. Sorry for this budget setup right here. I'm currently have a tissue box on top of a cereal box on top of my laptop holding an iPhone torchlight on top of this tripod. I'm sorry about that, very budget, but welcome back to the Lufc Kickoff, your favourite Leeds United show on YouTube. To get straight into this, I am gassed. Tyler Roberts, let's just go 2-0. 2-0 win against QPR. We're at home, obviously. I'm actually gassed. We're top of the table again, finally. I knew we would get our ways back. I thought there was going to be no Bamford in straight away because something about Bielsa said in the press conference, but I was wrong. Obviously, Hernandez didn't start, but he was on the bench, which was, you know, better than before where we didn't have him at all in the squad because of his injury. But what was good is that Tyler Roberts, we gave him a chance. And like I said, I've always believed in him from the very beginning. I've always thought he's a top player. And maybe, you know, it can be debatable whether, you know, he's better than Hernandez. I personally think Hernandez is better, but he's a very, very good replacement from times when, you know, Hernandez isn't on the pitch and we need that forward-thinking player that's going to move forward, create chances. He's got a good foot in him as well, good cross in him. And hey, what do you know? He's actually scored. Wait, first, let me just take these AirPods out. I don't know why they're AirPods Pro out now. Well, I'm even wearing these, so I'm broke. Good little play. Like, before we scored, I'm not going to lie, I was panicking. I was actually triggered. I was very annoyed because I was thinking that if we did miss that goal and if Roberts didn't put it away, I'd be very annoyed because it's typical Leeds normally where we literally just play it like tick-a-tack football almost, which is good to an extent. We're keeping possession, but we almost keep passing the ball to the 6-yard box or like near 2 yards and then try to tap it in. And I always say we need to have more shots from outside the box. You never know what's going to happen. But as you know, free kicks, man, like what's going on? We can't score. We can't even get it on target. Never mind scoring from free kicks, corners. Their ass out the window. We don't have a good set piece taker like a Snodgrass. And, you know, Phillips, like, the only reason why he does, you know, take them is because he is small. But other than that, like, they're awful. They don't even get to the first man, or it gets launched too far out. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. What we were talking about was Robert's goal. Robert scored, Tyler Roberts scored, quality goal. I'm proud of him. That's going to give him an confidence boost. I was about to say ego boost there, but maybe his ego as well, but definitely going to give him a confidence boost. And of course, for Bielsa, he should be seeing his impact on the pitch now. Or is he going to be a bit stubborn, you know, and loyal like he's been with Bamford? To be fair, I didn't even expect that we were going to get 2-0 out of this game, but I always love watching Leeds play like QPR and Brentford and them sort of, you know, teams. And Harrison, what can I say? As much as, you know, in the past, start of the season, even last season, I've criticised him. I mean, not just me, a lot of people have criticised him and Leeds fans especially, for just, you know, certain games he's played, and he's one of those people where you can either have a really shit game, quite frankly, and he's just like, why is he on the pitch? He does nothing, or he has an effect. And it's weird, although sometimes maybe we don't see it that well, he does have an effect. There was a stat that came out recently. Last 5 games, he's had 5 assists. I think 5 assists, which is amazing, and he scored today as well. So well done for you, Jack Harrison. My man in the match, personally. Super proud of him, so he can keep doing his thing. We can start starting him because, you know, like we end of the day, like the same thing with Bamford. If we need him in team, we need him in team. If it just means that, you know, Bielsa needs to just swap one player or just move him around a bit, or, you know, like, because we don't know, we might not have Nketiah up front. We could have Nketiah. I think he would work well on the wing because he's very, very fast and he can still have them shots, but I just think it'd be very different. But then again, obviously, we need the crossing. And I mean, Helder Costa, I mean, he has got a good cross in him, to be fair to him. He's a quality player, has got a good cross in him, but he's not always reliable. So I think having someone as fast as Nketiah, because like Alioski doesn't really do much on the wing, let's be honest. Harrison, he has been here and there. Like today he's done well, but sometimes on the wing it's just like, what is he doing? He's not getting anywhere. And obviously, as you know, Alioski just dives basically. There's one chance in the game where I did think it was a penalty because we got brought down. Obviously, they got a yellow card as well. I forgot about that because Ricky, who was it? Was it Phillips? I think their player literally just shoulder bars, elbowed Phillips in the face. No, it wasn't in the face, but literally just pushed him off the ball. If it was in the face, that could potentially be a red card. But anyway, all in all, I am gassed. I'm excited for I was about to say ego boost, the confidence boost, and us to be winning more and more games, which, you know, I'm happy about. We need to start getting these 3 points. We need to start winning more games like we are now. Obviously, like, I mean, every team, even if you're top of the table, you're going to have a bit of a rocky start to start the season. You need to get your balance right. You need to work out who's going to be playing where for the rest of the season. And we've struggled with that a lot. Like, especially with our manager, Marcelo Bielsa. Like, he's not the easiest of people to, you know, to change his mind. Let's just say that. Although he's a world-class manager, cannot take anything away from him. But, you know, when fans and even me do question, like, certain people, we need to be trying certain people, or just trying different things, or moving people around in different positions, maybe we should. But then again, we don't know what Bielsa sees in the players and what he sees, you know, behind the scenes in training. And he's just a top-class manager. I'm not a manager personally. Like, I love football, but he probably sees the little nitty-gritty things that we don't see that are, you know, impacting the game. And it's the same with, you know, Bamford and the stats of him, and Harrison as well. Like, sometimes Harrison is awful on the pitch, but other times, like today and recently, like, if he's doing well, if something works well, just keep doing that. Repeat the formula. Like, that's with a lot of things. Obviously, if teams start working out our strategy, maybe we go about it in a different way. We bring on new players, some new energy on the pitch. Like, obviously, people like Nketiah is just perfect. Like, what an amazing signing he was. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please smash that like button. Like, just look at it, like, just admire it, and then smash the subscribe button if you're new already. Well, why should you subscribe? That's a very good question. No, you should subscribe, because I upload, especially if you're a Leeds fan, every week, weekly videos analysing the game like I have today. If you want to, let me know in the comments as well any improvements I can make to this season series, can I even speak, whether that being, you know, adding funny skits, analysing the players and doing something funny with that, or, you know, maybe giving player ratings to each one of the players. I was thinking about that recently and brainstorming. So thank you, hit that like button too. Come on, let's get this to 20 likes. And also tell your neighbour, your friend, your family, your plant, all you vegans out there, to subscribe to the channel. I love you all. Also hit that bell as well. Peace. Wait, peace, that's not even my... See you guys in a bit. Jesus.
Now your vids hold no weight, like Titanic channel sinking to the ground. Talking your piece on the web, karma always come around. Eating up these W's, can't you see I have the crown? Feasting on your enemies, dead and buried in the ground. Digging your own hole in the soul of what I found. Your shit inconsistent, I don't really fuck around. Put some respect on my name, you playing with the hounds. I've been waiting, I've been saving all these bullets, all these rounds. And I wonder why this hate or this hate don't come around. I'm the king to the front of this shit, wearing the crown. Flooding all you haters, you ain't shit, now you left to drown.